Welcome to Starsnip Gossip. Dakota Johnson and singer role model are officially at the center of the celebrity gossip storm, and here's the twist. The breakup news only became public on August 19, 2026, but according to a source, these two may have actually been over for quite some time. So what happened behind the scenes? Was it simply a relationship that ran its course, or is there more to this breakup than we're being told? First, who exactly are we talking about? Dakota Johnson is a major Hollywood actress, best known worldwide for playing Anastasia Steele in the 50 Shades of Grey movie series. She's also appeared in films including The Social Network, Suspiria, The Lost Daughter, and Materialists. She is 36 years old and comes from one of Hollywood's most famous acting families, with parents Don Johnson and Melanie Griffith. And then there's role model. His real name is Tucker Pillsbury, and he's a 29-year-old American singer and songwriter. He's known professionally as role model and has built a strong following through his music, including songs such as Sally, When the Wine Runs Out. Now here's where the story gets interesting. Dakota had just come out of a very long and highly publicized relationship with Coldplay frontman Chris Martin. Dakota and Chris were together on and off from 2017 until their reported split in June 2025, and they had also been engaged. After that relationship ended, Dakota was linked to role model later that same year. The first major dating rumors surrounding Dakota and role model surfaced in December 2025 when they were spotted together at a holiday dinner. They kept things relatively private, but the sightings continued. By early 2026, the two were increasingly being photographed together, and the relationship appeared to be becoming more serious. Then came April 2026. The couple were seen sharing a kiss, according to a source that spoke at the time that this was definitely more than a casual fling. Another source described them as being very much on the same page and said the relationship felt easy. That made it look like Dakota had moved on from her previous relationship and found something that was working. But then, things got even more interesting. Dakota and role model didn't just date, they also started mixing their personal lives with their creative lives. Dakota appeared on role model's song Love You from his album Chuck Timely and the Hourglass. The collaboration included a spoken word exchange between the two, and role model later explained that Dakota had spontaneously recorded her part while visiting the studio. And here's the part that makes the breakup story especially interesting. The song and the relationship were still being talked about publicly very recently. In fact, reports about Dakota's involvement in the song appeared only weeks before the breakup story broke. So imagine the reaction when reports suddenly surfaced that the couple had gone their separate ways. On August 19, 2026, it was reported that Dakota Johnson and role model had split. But there was a major catch. The source did not say they broke up on August 19th. Instead, the source said they had broken up a while ago, and that immediately raised questions. When exactly did they break up? Why did they keep it private? Was the relationship already finished while they were still being discussed publicly? And did their recent music collaboration happen before or after the relationship started falling apart? And there's another interesting detail. Before the breakup was reported, insiders had actually described Dakota and role model's relationship in very positive terms. Sources said Dakota really liked him and that the relationship felt easy. Dakota's mother, actress Melanie Griffith, had also reportedly spoken positively about Tucker, describing him as fabulous. So from the outside, everything seemed fine. That's why the sudden breakup has created so much curiosity. The timeline is also surprisingly short. The pair were first linked in December 2025, became increasingly public during early 2026, were photographed kissing in April, collaborated on music, and then, sometime before August 19th, quietly ended things. That's less than a year together. So for now, anything beyond that is speculation. And who knows, maybe one of them will eventually reveal what really happened. Until then, the internet is left connecting the dots. Was this simply a short celebrity romance that naturally came to an end? Did their busy careers get in the way? Did something happen privately that neither wants the public to know about? Or will another piece of information eventually come out and completely change the story? But one thing is clear, Dakota Johnson and role model are no longer together, and the breakup story is only just beginning. And remember, in Hollywood, the relationship may be over, but the gossip is just getting started.